What is going on, guys? My name is Mehul and welcome to your fifth Node.js tutorial in which I'm gonna show you some more things which you can do with the server which we programmed in the last tutorial. So in this tutorial, let's just see what we can do. So I'm just gonna do some housekeeping now. So I'm just gonna clean some things here. So let's just say I just switch this to HTTP and then I create a server HTTP dot create server engine, and then I want server dot listen 1337. This is the same code as this is, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add another function to this. Now what happens is that, or I guess I should just close the node first so that it doesn't just eat the memory. So what happens here is that this function is called every time server sends, or basically server receives a request from another computer on this port. So node is watching over this port on localhost, and every time node receives a request, this function fires up. So if I just do console log server was hit by a request, and that's kind of way of saying that you have a request from a user or anything like that. So yeah, so what we can do else is that I'm just gonna say console log response, because response looks great. So I want to know what this response contains. And remember that this console log is not the console log of your browser. So this console is not this one. So you probably might have thought that this would console log this thing into here. No, it would just console log in the terminal. So all of this code is executed on the server, and then accordingly things are sent to the front end. So let's just compile this again. Not compile, kind of. So as you can see, it gives me server was hit by a request, and if I reload this, you can see that this fires up the engine, because that's why this was there. And again, our website is stuck in a boot loop, you can say. And this is my response, or yeah, response. So it just says domain events, all that stuff which I don't need. And alright, let's just get rid of that. I'm just gonna show you some interesting properties. So I'm just gonna quit this server for now, clear this thing up. Why not just reset? So as you can see, as soon as I close the node server, the request or the connection gets refused. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say bring back both of these lines, and just gonna say request from page, and right here request dot URL. So let's just see what happens next. So I'm just gonna say node script 5.js. So was hit by a request, and this just fires. I don't know why. So maybe just notice just taking a test. So as you can see now that it says me here there from server request from page slash. So what happens if I do like path 1 2 3? As you can see that it says me request from path 1 2 3. Well, this is obviously kind of vulnerable to show your path like that, because obviously I can do something like I won't approve this, and fortunately Node is converting that into escaped HTML. But I would still won't recommend you to do something like this to show your path, or basically to leave anything which is, just submitted by user and just explicitly displaying it on your web page. So that is kind of vulnerable. So you get the idea, just that this request dot where it is, yeah. So request dot URL just returns the URL which is being requested by the client. So obviously, you might be thinking that using this, you can just place a billion of if-else statements and then just show the pages accordingly. Well, no, we have got a better approach. We have got better frameworks actually, so to deal with. So yeah, so that's all for this tutorial, and you can just console log the request and response and check them out. And there's a lot more to server than this. You could actually create your own responses in there, and yes, you have the file responses or image responses which you can send to the browser, which we might be looking when we are done with basics of Node. So I just don't want to get in that topic real soon because let's just take it slow and easy. So that's all for this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.